Hey y'all, Dedicated Father here. I'm going to try to tie two things in here. I was going to make two separate videos, but why? I can do it in 3 minutes. But I had, yesterday we're preparing for a wildfire day by all means, and instead we ended up working a code and it hit close to home. It was one of our own's dad. So watching these little kids at the station when we get back and, them finding out their grandpa just passed, that's where we'd been. And so it definitely took us all by some surprise and a change, but it just really makes you think about taking every minute we have, and not to say take it for granted, but just absorb every minute we have, because we never know when it's our last. And then the second part to that, so I went and took the kids today, took them to David, and if y'all haven't seen it, that's a great movie. Go take family. But it was really cool because I started thinking about, there's all these suspenseful parts to it, but like for instance, David and Goliath, we all know how that story ends. However, if you didn't know how that story ended, you'd be sitting there like, oh my Lord, this little thing's gonna take on that, like, oh, he's about to get tore up, like just like everybody was telling him. But because we know the end of all the stories that they go through in the movie, and there's multiple stories of David, right, about David, but there's multiple stories. We all know the end, so it's not as worrisome. You just kind of like, oh yeah, I remember this one. Yeah, them in the cave. Oh, I know what's gonna happen. I know what's gonna happen. He's sneaking up there. Oh, Saul's not gonna catch him because I already know the story. I know how this ends. And it's crazy to me we think that about a movie and about those stories that are, old times, Old Testament, right? And then, but yet we don't tend to think that way about God and life. And we have all these worries and anxieties of the world. We all know what happens. Whether we're still on this planet or not, overall, God wins. That's how this ends. It is written. And he doesn't lie. And so it's really a cool twist to think about it that way, of like, well, why? I'm not scared of this movie. I'm not worried how it's going to end. We're not worried for David's health or David's life. If anything, I was more worried about Saul. Like, when's he going to kick it, right? But why can't we do that with life? Why do we got to be so worried and scared about all these little things, and rather than putting our faith where it's supposed to be, having that David-like faith, so to speak. So it's just, I don't know, go watch that movie. Maybe you'll know what I'm talking about. Hopefully you'll know what I'm talking about when you watch it there. Sorry, my arm keeps twitching on you. But y'all, cherish your loved ones, love on to them, hug on to them, get those grandkids with the grandparents, let them love them. Love y'all. Be blessed.